Here's my audience of 3 adults from my persuasive speech, Communication 101. What is the one thing that is simple, costs very little, and takes a relative short amount of time, and will improve your health, your emotional stability, and your confidence? The answer is exercise. There are many studies that show that exercise is undoubtedly extremely beneficial to a person in many ways. I would like to start my talk this evening talking about the dangers of living a sedentary lifestyle. According to an article written by Mike Adams, living a sedentary lifestyle is actually more dangerous than smoking. Lack of exercise is linked to all kinds of physical problems and is credited with 20% more deaths than smoking. So, not exercising is actually, according to Mr. Adams, more dangerous than smoking. So what are the benefits of exercise? Regular exercise is of great benefit to our physical well-being in many ways. Some of these ways are that it effectively prevents serious illness, including type 2 diabetes, osteoporosis, and certain types of cancer. It helps keep weight at a proper level. Helps you keep your weight under control if you exercise. It enhances your energy level. Makes you feel better. Makes you feel like you have more energy. It gives you a better night's sleep. And it strengthens your immune system. And I have a chart here that shows us a little bit how this works. It's a comparison of people who exercise a lot and people who are moderate exercisers and people who exercise very little or none, and how they cope with the common cold. And if you look at the little bar graph here to the right, you see that the ones who exercise the most have the cold for fewer days than the ones who do not exercise. And these bars down here show a comparison between those who exercise a lot, which is the blue, and those who exercise moderately, which is the yellow, and how much less problems they have with the flu than the ones who exercise none at all. So the ones that exercise a lot have 38% less symptoms, and the ones who exercise moderately have 29% less symptoms, 37% less severity, 28% less severity for moderate exercisers than for those who do not exercise at all. So as you can see, it strengthens your immune system and helps you deal with things like as simple as the common cold. Regular exercise is also of great benefit to our emotional well-being. It helps us to be happier, to be more self-confident. When you're in good shape, you can do more things. It also improves your memory and helps you think more quickly. So if you want to keep a good, strong mind, you exercise. It also reduces stress, which, all of that together helps you have a more stable emotional life. Regular exercise also benefits us spiritually, I believe. In a fascinating article called "How Do I Glorify God Through Physical Exercise?", John Piper gives some suggestions as to how we can actually strengthen our relationship with God and glorify Him through exercise. And here are the ways that we do that. First of all, it helps us to be thankful for our bodies, our strong legs, our strong lungs, our healthy heart. It can be a means of outreach. If you're jogging or walking or riding your bike and you meet somebody, you could witness to them. Or you might see somebody that needs help and you could give them a hand. However, if we want to glorify God through exercise, there are things we need to make sure of. And first of all, a lot of people who exercise dress very immodestly, and we need to stay away from that. We also don't want to be rude when we exercise, and we shouldn't do it just so that we can look good. So those are some ways that exercise benefits us. If you exercise 3 times a week for 30 minutes each time, that will benefit you very much. But you should do it more than that. It takes a lot of discipline, it takes a plan, but as you do it, the more you do it, the easier it gets. There are many ways you can do it that would make it more fun, like hiking or riding a bike or playing with children or playing sports. But the point of it all is that you need to exercise. So we've learned that a sedentary life is dangerous and that exercise can benefit us physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So the challenge is to embrace a lifestyle of activity, be involved in a lot of rigorous physical exercise. Yeah.